I'm Ian Clark, and this is my interactive advanced concept presentation 3 for Chemistry 1. Today we're doing an acid-base reaction between distilled white vinegar, so acetic acid, and baking soda, which would be sodium bicarbonate. I had this clear glass. Figured that was easier for me to do the reaction, to be able to see it and add the sodium or the baking soda and the distilled vinegar in there. So first I'm going to got a paper towel here, baking soda. I'm going to put some baking soda into the paper towel to begin the experiment. About a tablespoon and a half in there. We'll fold it up to get it to drop down into the glass. So you see it's in the paper towel there, drop down. I got a tray here to absorb any mess that could be caused from this volcano reaction between these two. So I'm gonna add some vinegar in here and we'll see what happens. As you can see, it's beginning to react. You can see the gas, this carbon dioxide being released. We'll let that volcano off into the tray. Get a little better shot there. So it looks like the reaction's finishing up. So like I said, the reactants in this were, do a little visual presentation here. The reactants were acetic acid, which is the vinegar, and the baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. And those were the reactants. The products were sodium acetate, water, and the gas releases carbon dioxide. This is an acid-base reaction, so this happens because there's an exchange of atoms. They actually exchange the proton. The hydrogen atom is released. So the baking soda takes a proton from the vinegar. The baking soda is the base, the vinegar is the acid, and this causes it to release a gas. When the baking soda receives a proton, then you have water that is created and the sodium acetate, which is the salts, left behind. So breaking it down even further, each molecule of baking soda contains a sodium atom, a hydrogen atom, an oxygen atom, and a carbon dioxide molecule. Whereas each molecule of vinegar contains a hydrogen atom and an acetate ion. So when this happens, the hydrogen atom meets up with the hydrogen atom from vinegar meets up with the hydrogen atom and the oxygen atom from the baking soda, and that's where we get H2O, and water is created and left behind. And that's the product of those two. The sodium atom is drawn to, mixes with the acetate ion, and that's where we get the sodium acetate that's created. And it's a salt, and that's kind of the what you see in the bottom there. The actual substance that's left behind the bottom is still off-gassing a bit. And then once all that is complete, those meet up. We have carbon dioxide molecule that's left behind, and that escapes as a gas into the atmosphere. And that's where the bubbles, and if we were to put like a balloon or something on top of here, it actually inflate it as the gas is being released into the atmosphere, where the water and the sodium acetate is all left behind, and then the paper towel is just laying in there, as that was just the carrier of the reaction. So that's the full acid-base reaction between vinegar and baking soda. Acetic acid, sodium bicarbonate react together as the reactants, and we get the product of sodium acetate, water, and carbon dioxide gas. So we have a salt, water, and a gas that's released from the reaction that we saw here.